Alright, here we go. 2 months after I said that I would do this, here it finally is. This is the Choose That Pokemon community team, and it is it is a doozy of a team. Look at that. A Magikarp and a Rattata. Like, how good do you think I'm gonna do with these guys? Like, I have two guys that can deal damage, that's it. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. I think you guys already know who they all are. And this is my Charizard. This is actually a sick set, like, that I thought of, or made. I didn't think of it, obviously. Like, this is like, I've never used a Bellyzard before, and it's awesome. So I just decided to lead with one. He goes for Stone and Chip, misses luckily, so that lets me get my Belly Drum right off. And here we go. I'm gonna see how much I can sweep with this thing. So the Fire Punch should be able to take it out. I have like 1096 attack right now, but he has a Sash, so that kind of screws up that plan, and there goes my Bellyzard right off the bat. So I'm already down with like nobody that can deal any damage. So I go right into the Rat, and I'm going to surprise him with a Quick Attack, because this is the old Fear Rattata. For those who don't know, it's the Fear technique is I forget what it all stands for, but you just have a Rattata with a Focus Sash, and then you use Endeavor to get them down to whatever hit points you're at, and then you hit them with a Quick Attack, and it friggin' rapes. Like, it can take out anything as long as there's no entries up. So there, his Togekiss is down to 37 hit points, and I'm not going to be able to take it out with a Quick Attack, so I'm just going to hit him with Sucker Punch, and, hoping that he doesn't plot up or anything, and it actually did enough to take it out. I was surprised. Anyways, I know that Flygon's going to outspeed and kill me, so I just decided to go to Relicanth to take it. Maybe Rattata can get in and be faster than something and hit it with an Endeavor, but who knows. He brings in an Evire, and I know I could live a T-Punch, but not a T-Bolt. I've never seen a really special one before, so that was kind of surprising. And he takes out my Relicanth, so I have nothing that can deal any damage anymore. So I go to Magikarp, because this one has a Sash too. This is the only usable Magikarp set ever, and it's not even usable. I take that back. Focus Sash, and then hit it with a Flail, and let's see how much it'll do to this Life-Orbed thing, Electivire. Less than half. So that didn't work out as nearly as well as I thought, but you know, you guys told me to use Magikarp, and that's the only way that it could be used. He withdraws fearing a Sucker Punch or something, I'm not sure. I just went for a Quick Attack because I'm lame. I should have went for an Endeavor because I thought he'd switch, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. And then he sets up a sub, and he's going to proceed to Calm Mind, so Sucker Punch is going to be useless at this point, but I continue to go for it. So I'm not sure how Endeavor works against the sub. I'm assuming I don't know what I was assuming. I assumed it wouldn't work whatsoever, but apparently it actually does, and I was surprised, and it breaks his sub, so that's cool beans for me. And now I'm predicting him to kill me because he doesn't want me to Endeavor again, so I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch. Or no, I don't. Never mind. I guess I predicted him to sub again, and I went for an Endeavor, but whatever. This one's pretty much over. I lost my two best guys really quick. So all I got left is like a Abomasnow that can hit things. And it's going to be able to take this T-Bolt surprisingly well after 2 Calm Minds. I thought it would do more than half, but whenever I live, I get a Blizzard off. Blizzard is 100% accurate in a snowstorm, or a hailstorm, sorry. So I'm going to be able to actually probably, if I Leech Seed, I'll probably be able to take out this freaking Raikou, so he hits me with Hidden Power. I thought it'd be Fire for a second, but turns out it's not. I don't know what it was. Might have been, I don't know. I have no idea. So, whatever, it doesn't kill me. Could have been Ice, I guess. So I seed up, and I'm going to be able to take a few more hits now. And he's on the clock, so he's probably going to switch right now. And I think he actually does. Yes, he does, and he goes into the Evire again, as I went for a Wood Hammer, just for damage, I guess. And I take out the Evire, so I'm not doing too bad, considering the guys that I'm using right now. Like, if I hadn't wasted my Bellyzard on that Toxicroak, I'd be sitting pretty right now. He brings in Flygon. I know it wants to U-turn, so I need to catch him on like an Earthquake or something, if I'm going to be able to kill it with Blizzard. So I just go to Cloyster to take the hit, and he goes into a Heatran, which is going to just destroy me because it can do a lot of things, and Cloyster has 0 special defense. I'm predicting HP Grass for some reason, because that's what a lot of them have, and I went out to this guy, and he just went for Fire Blast. Like, that would have killed the stupid Cloyster as well, so it's a good play by him. And I think that's pretty much going to be the match. I think he's going to... I forget what I have left. I have Cloyster, and then I think I have something else. I'm not too sure, but this one's done. I'm not sure why I'm finishing. I guess I could have went for a Surf on him, or an Explosion, but... Hello? Hello, kitty. Yeah, that's that match. So, I guess I'm going to cut some of this time out, so just a second. And we're back. So, this time I've switched things up a little bit. I'm going to lead with the Rat because I don't want to set up the Zard too early. And this is where I actually found out that my Rat is kind of broken, as in not correct. Anyways, this guy leads off with a Dragonite, and I'm leading off with a Rattata. This is where I found out my Rat is too fast. I guess I should have taken out all. I shouldn't have put any EVs in speed, and I should have taken out all the IVs from speed. But lesson learned, because then I would have taken the hit first, and then I could have endeavored and gone second, and then gone first with Quick Attack. But instead, my Rat is ruined, and that sucks. So he finishes off my Rat pretty quickly, and then I decide to juke him here. I go to Cloyster, and then I go to Magikarp, because my Magikarp and my Rattata have the same speed, I think, so I'm going to try and activate my Sash, and then go for a Flail. So that's what I do. I guess I could have just went into it, like, it only had one hit point. I could have just flailed right away, but meh, I wanted to do this. And this way, my Magikarp's gonna be faster than his Gallade too, so I'm not sure. I guess he doesn't have any kind of EVs in speed. And I got a crit, so that strokes that freaking Gallade. So Magikarp, you done good. You took out a Dragonite. You did more than half to a Gallade. Excellent work. And then I go to Relicanth because Relicanth's going to be faster than my Magikarp, and my Magikarp was faster than the Gallade. So that makes sense. Anyways, he goes to T-Tar, and this T-Tar was freaking weird. I'm switching out, because I don't want to hit it with Rock Smash, because that's dumb. And he hits me with the EQ, so I'm like, okay, standard Dragon Dance T-Tar kind of thing that he's got going on here. But then he throws a freaking curveball in my face, and as I went for Toxic Spikes, expecting him to switch, he goes for Thunder, and I'm like, what? So, I'm not sure. I'm surprised it hit in the first place, and then it doesn't even kill, so... Like, Cloyster has 0 special defense, so I guess that T-Tar has less than 0 special attack. I go to Abomasnow, because I'm like, well, he's got Thunder, he's not going to have a Fire attack, but nope. There goes a Fire Blast right in my face, so... That kind of sucked. Fire Blast, even though it's ×4, super effective, it doesn't kill me. It doesn't even come close to killing. Like, I lived it very convincingly. And Abomasnow doesn't have too much special defense, but meh, whatever, I'll take it. I went for Wood Hammer, and that's going to do more damage to me because of the recoil, but now I'm going to switch out, just go to Relicanth, and his second Fire Blast missed, thank God. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I have a special defense boost in the sand because I'm rock type. And I just go for a safe waterfall. I'm choiced onto it, so not a big deal. Anyway, there goes the T-Tar. And now we're getting ready for whatever's coming next. I'm probably going to have to switch, and yes, I'm going to have to switch. I just go to Abomasnow just for fodder because I don't want to take anything that Flygon can dish out. And it went for an EQ, so I'm like, he might be choiced, so let's go into my Charizard and see if I can't set up a sub. And it was really difficult for me to make this decision. Because I have a weather effect up, and I'm not going to be able to live. By the way, he's not Scarfed. He went for another EQ there, and that was all the time I needed, because now I'm going to get my Belly Drum, and I'm going to be good to go. Anyways, like, look at my Charizard, it's already on red, and I got my Salac, I got my +6, yes, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to kill everything before I die to Hail. So that was a big decision, whether I wanted to go for a sub or not. And so I got my Salac, I got my +6 attack, and I got a sweep, and I got to go fast. I pretty much have to one-hit KO everything that comes in. and I think I'm going to be able to, but it's just a matter of whether I can live enough weather effects. So he's got 2 guys left, and I noticed that it did 18 damage, so I'm going to be able to live with 2 hit points after this hailstorm, and I've got to KO this Charizard, and I do, because I have 1086 attack with my +6, and nothing's getting in the way of that. So I live at 2 hit points, as expected, as calculated, and there we go. The Blastoise takes the Earthquake to the face, or to the feet, and it doesn't even matter because I have a Relicanth, and it's poisoned anyway, so it would have done enough, and I actually get a win with this team. I am happy. That felt really, really good to get that win. Just using these guys, even though I wasted one of them. I wasted that Cloyster, but whatever. That was a ton of fun, and we're gonna get right into the next match, and the next match is a doozy as well. And here we go. So I'm sticking with the same formula of leading with the rat, because I don't know, but I've noticed that this team has a super, super weakness to like any kind of entries, so that's why I kind of needed Cloyster to have Rapid Spin. Anyways, that's unimportant right now. He leads off with that thing, that Electrode, and I went for an Endeavor because I knew he'd attack first. I guess he was scared? I don't know. So the Endeavor, it doesn't do too much to that Empoleon, and I'm going to try and save that guy for later. I go into Relicanth, and he's going to hit me with an Ice Beam, and that's going to do not very much. So I'm looking pretty good right now. I can go for a Rock Smash and do super damage, or I could go for an Earthquake and do super effective damage, but I'm probably going to have to switch out because of the choice band I have on this Relicanth. So I take it down, and it doesn't kill it. I don't know what hit points that is, but it's not very much. And he's going to nearly take me out with a Grass Knot. So I'm predicting him to switch into some kind of Levitator or Flying type or something. So I go to Abomasnow just to deal with it. And he actually went for Aqua Jet. I don't think that would have taken me out, so I could have stayed in and probably killed this thing, but it's no big deal. It barely hurts Abomasnow either. And his Empoleon is not sitting very pretty at like 3 hit points. I just go for a Leech Seed. I thought he'd switch, honestly, but he goes for a Surf, and that's not going to do very much either. So I think my Leech Seed's going to take him out this turn, and I'm going to get a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of health back, but honestly, if I'd have killed it, then I wouldn't have had to deal with it. So no big deal. We're just waiting to see what he's going to send in after this, because I have no idea what it is right now. I completely forgot. It's Umbreon, so I'm predicting status, and I didn't know what to do, so I just went for a Leech Seed because I know this thing's a wall, and that's going to piss off any kind of wall. So it's Leech Seeded, and I'm going to get some health back, but Abomasnow isn't going to, like, this Abomasnow's supposed to sub and Leech Seed, and it's not going to be able to do that anymore because of that Toxic. So he goes for a Confuse Ray, as I think I just go for either a Blizzard or a Wood Hammer just for damage. But I just get confused, and that's stupid. So that's just another turn of Toxic. And this Umbreon is friggin' annoying. I hate Umbreon. I've played too many of them to oh my god, I hate them. They're just annoying. They're Hacks Masters, honestly. All they do is, like, they're either the last one, and they just curse up 6 times, and they're just a bitch to kill, or they do this shit where they Toxic and Confuse, and it's annoying. Anyways, I went for Blizzard. I wish I'd went for Wood Hammer, because that would have done a lot more to this stupid Weavile, but whatever. I'm just condemning this Abomasnow right now. I'm not going... Ooh, hello. Tampa Bay's winning 3-0. That's awesome for my pool. Anyways, he goes for Swords Dance, and I'm going to kill him with a Wood Hammer, I think. So I catch him with his pants down, trying to predict me to switch, and that's awesome. I get that Weavile out of there. That would have done major, major damage with, like, Ice Shard, and like +2 anything is going to kill really bad. So Abomasnow's not doing too well. It's going to die very soon, so I'm just going to keep him in there. This Machamp, I didn't expect it to be Scarf, but I guess it's Scarf if it went first, so that's good to know for later. Yeah, it's Scarfed, you know, whatever. Let's go. And I'm not sure why I went into Cloyster, but I went into Cloyster. That was probably a really, really dumb move, and I'm going to guarantee that it was a really, really dumb move, because it's super effective, it's going to stroke me, and I'm going to get confused. So, that was really, really stupid. I guess I thought he'd switch moves? I don't know. So, I'm gonna stay in, because I just wasted my Cloyster. Like, that's it. I just wasted him. I could have went into this guy, who I'm going to go into right now. I forgot who it is, but I could have went into him. I could have went into Magikarp. So he's with Dynamic Punch, and this guy's annoying. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you're annoying. He just uses confusion hacks, and it just pisses me off, and whatever. Anyways, I actually fight through the hacks again. I actually got pretty lucky. I got the Flail, and Magikarp's useless. Thanks, guys. Thanks for making me use this Magikarp. It's stupid. Anyways, now I'm going to go into my Zard, and he actually withdraws, which surprised me. I thought he'd keep going for Dynamic Punch, but he goes into Starmie, which is kind of odd. I just went for Fire Punch. I didn't want to set up on it because I don't know what he has, and I kind of wish that I did set up on it, but, you know, what are you going to do? So, Charizard can't stand against Starmie because it gets wrecked by it, so I go to Relicanth kind of as fodder, and he Rapid Spins, which is surprising. I thought he'd go for an attack. So now I'm kind of wishing that it did sub on this Starmie, because then I probably could have killed it with an Earthquake. But whatever, he goes for a Surf on my Relicanth, and it's going to finish it off. This Starmie's getting down there with the poison damage and the hail damage, and it's not going to be able to stick around for too long, so I go to Rattata. I think I go for an Endeavor. Yes, this part's really stally. No, I went for a Sucker Punch, so I thought he'd stay in. Anyways, this is the stally part of the match, kind of. I'm not going to speed it up. Or maybe I will, I don't know. But as it stands right now, I'm not going to. I go for an Endeavor, and he goes for Confuse Ray, and now I know he's going to go for Toxic next turn. But my Sash is already wrecked, so this Rattata is ruined, so I may as well just keep him in and see what he wants to do. I know the Toxic's coming. I'm just going to try and go for like Sucker Punches and Quick Attacks and whatever I can do to get some kind of damage. And actually, the more damage he puts on me, the better, because then my Endeavors will do more. But not a big deal. So Rattata's hurt by poison, yada yada yada. I'm just waiting to get down there so I can Endeavor. I went for Quick Attack there just because, whatever. And he goes for Moonlight, so I'm not even sure this thing has an attack. I wish I had Taunt. Like, I should have put Taunt on this Rattata instead of Tail Whip. I have Tail Whip. I think I should use it coming up. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. So he protects and on my Endeavor, and it's getting pretty... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to survive and hit it, so he manages to stave off the rat, the fear, but this gets me a free switch into my Charizard, and I'm going to be able to sub, and I'm going to be able to, or I'm going to be able to just flat out Belly Drum. That's right. I had to make a decision because the hail's up, and he has so many guys left. I knew that I wouldn't be able to Belly Drum and sub and kill everything before I died to hail, so I had to just go right for Belly Drum. And in theory, that was the best plan, but he still has an Electrode hanging out, and he still has a Starmie hanging out, so I gotta get to my Salac, and I gotta get there fast. So I hit it with an EQ. I actually get really lucky with the Confusion Axe. Like, if I lose a coin flip, I lose the game pretty much right now. But I got a shot right now. Let's just see what's going on. He goes into this Machamp. I guess he thought he'd be faster, but he's not, so... Fire Punch takes it out, and all he's got left is an Electrode and a Starmie. So I know I'm going to get to my Salac if he sends out Electrode. So he sends out Electrode, and I'm praying that he goes for Thunder and misses, but he doesn't, and he makes the right play, and he hits me with a Thunder Wave. And Bellyzard is going to hit it with an EQ, but I'm not. But even after Salac, because of the Paralyze, I'm not going to be able to outspeed the Starmie, so that was a great, great match. I almost came back with that Bellyzard sweep, but unfortunately he made the right play. There goes my Salac, but if I wasn't T-Waved, I would have outsped the Starmie, and I would have won the match, but unfortunately he made the right play. He made the perfect decision, and that was a great match. So thanks to all these guys for playing. I can't believe I actually won. Like, I was playing around on Pokemon Online, and I actually won quite often. Probably going to say I got one win for every I want to say 3 losses, so I went like .25 win record with this, and that was against some good people, so whatever. That was a great fun. It was a ton of fun just building this team and just screwing around with it. So I want to thank you guys for helping me, for giving me an excuse to do this. Thanks for watching. I guess this was like a major investment in time to listen to my voice, but anyways, see you guys later.